Big thing, we're tracking the return of wet weather as we head into the upcoming weekend, and for parts of the Midlands by the end of Sunday, up to an inch of rain is possible, spread out between both Saturday and Sunday as our next frontal boundary approaches the Carolinas. Of these 2 days this weekend, the wettest of the two appears to be Saturday, and that's going to be when our main boundary arrives. This cold front will be moving slowly, so most of these showers passing through all during the day on Saturday. A little bit of a lull Saturday night into Sunday morning, but more of these showers expected to redevelop for the tail end of the weekend. And because of the clouds and showers around, high temperatures will struggle to make it into the mid and upper 50s. So here's First Alert Futurecast. I'll pick it up out there for you Friday night. We're going to keep an eye out to our north and west across the Central Plains. An area of low pressure with our next cold front is set to fire up, and as it does, it'll move its way into the Carolinas. I think as soon as late Friday night and into the early hours of Saturday morning is when we can start to expect the initial edge and the initial rounds of this moisture. Notice how these showers pass through in a line as we head into your Saturday afternoon as well as into Saturday evening. More of this moisture continuing to linger around the Carolinas. And then by Saturday night, that's where a little bit of a lull kicks in, although with this boundary hanging off just off the shores of South Carolina into your Sunday morning, that does mean a few of these showers can be expected even for the tail end of the weekend. I wouldn't be surprised if we're still dealing with some type of rainfall out there, not only for portions of Sunday morning, but even into your Sunday afternoon. So your first alert to be prepared for a wet weekend that we have ahead of us. Thankfully, some gorgeous weather to enjoy out there today. Mostly sunny skies as we look across Segra Park this afternoon, and temperatures that feel a whole lot better than what they did this morning. A lot of us approaching the 50-degree mark, and a few of us have already got there. Good afternoon, Sumter, Orangeburg, Aiken. You're winning right now. 50 degrees is your temperature at the moment. For the rest of us, upper 40s and but thankfully more opportunities for us to continue to warm up as we head through the next several hours. And there's nothing to stop this warming today. First Alert satellite and radar showing just a few fair weather clouds out there. That'll continue for us even as we head into the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies on tap. Still a little cool, but I think if you're in the direct sunlight and you got your layers on, it'll feel pretty good out there. 54 degrees is our high temperature all across the Midlands, which means mid-50s are back for the first time in several days. Now, we get even warmer later this week. Not so much tomorrow. We have a little bit of a cooler afternoon ahead of us thanks to a weak frontal passage. Your high temperature around 50 degrees. But then by Thursday and Friday, upper 50s on tap. And I even think on Friday afternoon, a few of us with the opportunity to briefly hit 60 degrees. So it does get a little more mild for the end of your work week. And then our next frontal boundary passes through with some moisture behind it this weekend. And that's where we get our rounds of rain, especially on your Saturday. By Sunday, a few of these showers still linger. And then into next week, Martin Luther King Day, it's a lot colder. And all through next week, daytime highs cool for this time of the year. Only hanging, Jordan, in the low and mid 40s.